Welcome friends to another episode of Rain for Tech. It's raining out here and it is time for agriculture. We'll be focusing on making some of the basic agricultural tools that are needed to make sure the work goes smoothly. Let's make a wheel, hoe and its attachments. Materials needed for building a hoe are one shelf bracket. Make sure at least one side of this is at least 1 feet long. If you can get both sides 1 feet long, that is good, because we have to cut it. We need a wheel at least 12 inch in diameter. The bigger the better, but just think about your portability needs. If you have to take it to long distance, the smaller one is better, but minimum 12 inches. You need a plate for adjustable handle. You need some nails. You need some steel plates for cutting the grasses and all. This is for aeration of land. The idea here is to cut these brackets into two. We'll be using this metal as well, and once you cut, you will have two plates of this shape. Now what we will be doing is the wheel can be put in between, and this forms the basic structure of the hoe. We'll be having some welds out here. I'll do that and then come back and show you how it looks like. This would be the basic structure. So these are the brackets that I have cut. This is 1 feet in length, and the center steel of the bracket, which was like this, is cut and welded out here. I put two more pieces of steel out here so that they hold good. And here the way I have attached is using a nut and bolt system. So here you can see on the bracket I have drilled holes, and a large screw is put in between, which fits tightly onto the wheel as well, but free enough to rotate. And I have put the screws out here so that the wheel stays in place. Now this is useless without any attachment, so we will start building the attachments. I bought a 4-inch by 4-inch square plate. By default the hardware stores had these 4 holes, which we doesn't need. Also I bought a 4-inch diameter circular plate, and I have put some holes here. So the idea is to cut this into half and weld it on top of these plates, so that we can keep the bar in between the gap. As we progress, we will understand what exactly it means. So here the circle is cut into 2 semicircles. Now the idea is to keep these 2 circles, semicircles in this way. Have a bolt running through the middle in this fashion, a T fashion. So here it will be welded, and from here the GA pipe will be connected through a bolt so that it can be removed when needed. Okay, here is the joint that is created for adjustable handle. See, as you can see, the semicircles were welded onto this with the bolt, and another set of bolt that was welded in T section. You can see the T section out here. This one. This acts as a hinge, and you can see the other side of the GA pipe So I welded a nut into this so that it can go into the hinge like this. Now the next plan is to drill holes on the side where the height need to be adjusted, similar to the ones that is drilled on this side. However, the alignment of this has been lost, so I have to drill fresh. Here are the implants that are made for this one. This is for weed cutting. See that ground from the bottom side so that it stays like this. The top part is not ground, so the cutting edge would be on the bottom. That's the better way to do when you are doing the weeding, because always the bottom part is in touch with the soil, and if you make the top side sharp, it will get dull very soon. The next thing that is made is the aerator with the nails. This is a bar of steel, and I welded two plates out here, and this can also be attached to the hole. So once it is attached, it would be something like this. With the screws out here. Once I put the screws, it will stay out this way, and temporarily I have put a GA T connector to test, and the test looks good. Now I will be cutting this, and I will be putting two plates out here so that this becomes the height of the rod becomes adjustable. I'll do that and then we'll continue. Friends, here is the final version of the hoe. I did a modification by changing this wheel to a bigger size. This is now almost 8 inches in diameter. Here the plate is welded, and now we put the rod here, and this bolt will make sure the rod stays in place. You can adjust the angle by changing the location of the bolt, and here we are having the aerator attachment, or the mini tiller attachment that will loosen the soil. Now this is the weeding attachment. Here is how the hand tiller works. This is also used for aeration of land. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share it to your friends so that they also can be benefited by this knowledge. If you dislike the video, please dislike it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.